The Legend of Jamestown by Sherwin, Allan. Interior underground bunker, moments later. Oliver James Jr., 33, pale, peachy skin, holds a lantern. His light illuminates an armory of muskets, revolvers, crates of ammo, and a mini cannon. He grabs a musket. Exterior underground bunker, moments later. Oliver comes out of what looks like a tornado shelter. He locks doors that lay on the ground. He mounts a horse. Exterior James Plantation Field, moments later. We see a small group of people gathered around a wooden coffin. The white people dress in black. The slaves wear ragged attire. The preacher holds a Bible. Exterior James Victorian house, continuous. Oliver dismounts his horse. He spots near the coffin Martha James, 29, big blue eyes. She smiles and shares a look with Oliver. Interior James Victorian house, bedroom, continuous. Oliver retrieves a flask from a dresser. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a sealed envelope. Written on the envelope, "To my loving son, from Dad." Oliver places the envelope in his pocket and grabs a Bible. He reads a few texts while he sips his whiskey. We hear footsteps and Oliver puts the flask in his dresser. Interior James Victorian house, hallway, continuous. Martha knocks on the bedroom door, then listens. Interior James Victorian house, bedroom, continuous. Martha enters. Oliver sits on the bed. They share a smile. Oliver stands and exits. She watches him go. Exterior creek bed, sunset. Oliver and Betsy Walker, 30, hold muskets. Betsy aims. Oliver watches her with his weapon in one hand and a bottle of whiskey in the other. He drinks.
He's up to elbows in alligators.
Betsy fires into the forest. Oliver hands her the bottle.
Just miss the sound of the city.
Betsy laughs.
City boy. You love all that racket and hustle?
Oliver frowns, then fires into the forest. Interior James Victorian house, dining room, moments later. Martha sits alone at a long table. Black woman bring food and drinks to the table. Martha eyes the door. Exterior creek bed, moments later. Betsy chugs the last of the whiskey. Oliver shoves gunpowder down the barrel with a metal rod.
Get salvation on earth. Don't wait for a gleaming bright resurrection.
Oliver raises an eyebrow.
Wow, from Buddha to atheist?
Betsy tosses the bottle. Oliver takes aim and fires. The bottle explodes in midair. Betsy smiles.
What if Jesus been made his quota? Then what? All that saint living for nothing? Have fun. Live.
Oliver shakes his head.
It's getting dark.
Curfews now?
With a grin, she unbuttons his pants. Oliver pulls away. Betsy smiles.
That's new.
It's late, Betsy.
Interior James Victorian house, dining room, moments later. Aunt Jen, 62, heavy-set, enters. Martha has a full plate of food in front of her. Aunt Jen looks at Martha.
Something wrong, Master James? We can redo the food to your liking.
Martha smiles and rubs her stomach in a circle.
Food's divine. I'm stuffed. And please, Aunt Jen, it's Mrs. James.
Aunt Jen nods.
Shall we clear the table then?
Martha stands and grabs her plate.
I can manage. You ladies done a joyous job. I'll clear the table.
Aunt Jen looks at the other slaves. Martha smiles.
Makes me feel home. Y'all go rest up.
Slaves smile and exit. Interior James Victorian house, study room, morning. Oliver sits at a table. He looks over certificates. One reads death certificate and the other reads estate bill of sale. Oliver hovers a pen over the signature block on the estate bill of sale. He does not sign. Martha enters. He puts the certificates in a drawer.
Breakfast is prepared.
Oliver grabs his coat off the coat rack and smiles.
Meeting with Mr. Walker. He's quite particular about tardiness.
So he wants to buy.
No soon enough.
Good, because it's been 2 weeks already. The lily garden needs.
The lily garden will still be there. Just relax, Martha.
I'm not stressed, Oliver.
Oliver shakes his head.
Didn't say stressed.
Everything okay?
Look around. You tell me.
What does that mean?
Oliver sighs.
I'll be home by sunfall.
Exterior James Plantation Field, moments later. Knox, 49, balding, gray hair, permanent frown, watches several black men and women pick cotton. Exterior James Victorian house, continuous. Martha and 2 black kids, Nia, 6, and Lily, 10, all hold hands and skip around in a circle together. They laugh.
Come on, Nia, doing good.
Knox enters. The kids stop. Martha smiles.
Morning, Knox.
Nia nearly. Then I say go fetch them buckets.
They both nod their heads.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Knox grabs Nia by the shirt.
I say get some buckets. You get some buckets.
Knox flings Nia. She falls. Martha kneels by Nia's side.
Hey, what was that?
Knox points at Lily.
No, you get.
Lily runs off. Knox points at Nia, who is now on her feet but does not cry.
No get for a lash, yeah.
Martha shields Nia behind her.
That's enough.
Sorry, Mrs. James. This offends the senses. Just doing my job.
Your behavior is out of harmony. You leave Nia alone.
Knox removes his hat and smiles.
Yes, ma'am.
Knox gives Nia a look and exits. Interior Walker Mansion study room, afternoon. Dean Walker, 58, a man with big stature and few jokes. Dean holds a match to a cigar and puffs smoke. Oliver sits across from him.
I've decided not to sell.
Dean examines Oliver. This is not a joke.
Martha, how's she feel about that?
Oliver smiles.
Over the moon.
Dean hands Oliver a sheet.
Final offer.
Oliver glances at the paper, then looks at Dean. This, too, is not a joke.
Travel Europe. Start a family. You're not a slaver.
Oliver puts the sheet on a table.
You're right, but I know business.
Interior James Victorian House bedchambers, night. Martha stuffs clothes into a suitcase. Oliver watches.
2 weeks, remember? That's what you said.
I know, but
So you break your words now.
Oliver frowns.
I was waiting for the right time. Don't be vexed.
Martha stops and looks at Oliver.
We going to New York? You selling the plantation like promised.
Oliver shakes his head. Martha smiles and shoves more clothes into the suitcase.
Okay, then I get to be vexed. You see how that works.
We need the money, Martha.
Martha grabs a bundle of clothes from a dresser. A flask falls out. Oliver's eyes go wide. Martha shakes her head.
God, do you stick to any bargains? Free spirit doing whatever.
That's not fair. It's been hard.
Oliver hugs Martha from behind. She closes her eyes.
I'm sorry. I should have been open. This decision we should have made together. I just got excited thinking about how I could finally buy the restaurant with the profits from this place.
Martha smiles and turns to him.
Shut up. You just talking crazy. But it's a good crazy.
Oliver smiles.
I'm serious. You deserve it. I'm done putting your dream on hold.
They kiss and fall onto the bed in each other's arms. Martha kicks the briefcases off the bed. They undress each other while they kiss. They breathe heavily. Oliver kisses all over Martha's firm, naked body. He knows all her spots. Martha moans. She pushes him onto his back and straddles him. She, too, knows all his spots. In missionary position, it's all moans and groans as they sweat and grind, eyes closed. Oliver's skin turns jet black like a chameleon. His hair goes woolly and lifts puff and become rosy. They climax together, all smiles until Martha opens her eyes. Martha screams and throws Oliver to the side.
Honeybee, what's the matter?
Martha jumps out of bed.